Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Extreme Mediocrity Sports Show. As always, I am Kovice, and with me we have
I'm crushing, man. What's going on?
not a whole lot. Wrapping up the Hall of Fame weekend.
What a busy weekend.
I did. Got to make it up Sunday. Check out the final festivities of everything going on up there. We closed it down with a great Nickelback concert.
Okay.
Nickelback's still out there doing their
Hey,
thing.
man, they still hanging on, man.
They put on a great show. We had a good time. The Hall of Fame does such a good job with everything up there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll dive into that later. And also, this Browns QB room is crowded right now. We got a lot going on right
It's
there.
a busy room, man. It's stacked right now.
A lot of mouths to feed, but
Yeah.
I don't think everybody's gonna make it. But we'll talk
I'm
about
definitely
it.
not going to make it.
No. Let's get into it. All right. So I like to get into this
man. How
get
was your
into
weekend?
this weekend a little bit.
Yeah.
We so got to go up on site at the Hall of Fame, taking pictures and just the display of everything they have up there.
How was
From
the crowd?
the crowd was nuts, and that was that was at the end of it. But they had food trucks, they had bands set up, all sorts of activities for adults, kids, everything up there.
Wow.
This was out looking up over everybody towards the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of people was out there.
Here's some of the interactive stuff they had on.
Okay, they got the little target throw thing.
Yeah, they have a little replica field up there.
Okay.
That if this wouldn't be going on, you can go up there and play, and it's just a good time. Everybody up there. There was a diehard cheesehead up there. He was head to toe in Packers gear, had chains on, makeup on. You see all kind of jerseys everywhere. So that's cool seeing people show out like that.
Yeah.
And of course, had to get an actual picture of the Hall of Fame while we were up there.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
And every year they always put out a big mural of like the enshrinement class, and there we got our guys right there. Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, Sterling Sharp, all deserved, all went in.
Most definitely. Yeah, I remember when did we go up there? That was a long time ago.
That was a very long time ago.
I'm not gonna say the age, but yeah, that was a long time ago.
No, and like actually seeing those pictures in the intro, I was like, man, we were babies. But
oh yeah,
but it's actually we're getting to the point now where the guys going in, we actually got to see play.
Oh yeah,
at least like the tail end of their career. So so that's always cool. I mean. But do believe here they all are with their bus. And I think that's actually probably the coolest part of the Hall of Fame.
I think so too.
You going in there and get to see all the bus from all the players and
like Sterling Sharp, he had everybody like take pictures with everybody's bus like individually. Yeah.
And just a lot of cool stuff in there. Like if a jersey was worn when a record was broken, they hang that thing up in there until until somebody else breaks it, then move it out and move in the next one. So yeah, always a cool experience up there. But we'll get into get into these guys' careers a little bit. Didn't really get to see a whole lot of Eric Allen. Came into the league in '88, out in 2001. I mean, I mean, age-wise, I was old enough to pay attention. I just missed him a lot. But just a quick rundown of what he did: 433 solo tackles, 5 forced fumbles, and he was a ball hawk, man. 54 interceptions.
Yeah, I remember him coming off the edge. He was definitely like a crazy player back then. Definitely caught that tail end of his career, maybe like the last few years, but he was definitely a beast when I remember watching him.
I remember him his last few years in Oakland.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, he was still like the tail end of his career, 99, 2000, 2001, still put up 3 interceptions, 6 interceptions, and 1 interception in his final year. I mean, cornerbacks don't normally have like long careers unless they are still producing, and he was a product of that. And then we had, I guess, I mean, you hate to say it, the lesser of the Sharps, but I mean, Shannon just had a heck of a career, and you can't really take anything away from Sterling there.
Yeah, his career was cut short a little early with that neck injury, I believe he had. But yeah, he was definitely a good player back then.
So he came into the league same time, 1988, and yeah, a short career ended in 1994, but still ended up with 595 catches, over 8,000 yards, 65 touchdowns. I mean, that's making your name known in that short amount of time.
Oh yeah, he was a beast too.
Double digit touchdowns in 4 seasons. And all with Green Bay Packers.
Yeah. He probably was he primarily with Favre?
I think so. Yeah. I'm not sure about his rookie year in the 88, 89, but definitely there in the 90s.
Yeah, Favre was,
and you can see his numbers. His numbers were up those years too. His last 3 years in the league: 13 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns, and 18 touchdowns. So that's probably 18. I think those are definitely some Brett Favre numbers we had there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And now back to the defensive side of the ball, Jared Allen.
Yeah, I mixed up the Allens, but yeah, Jared Allen, he was crazy back in the day. He's definitely deserving to be in the Hall of Fame.
He was, and I very vaguely remember him being part of the Chiefs, but he did spend his first 4 years there. Last year with Kansas City in 2007, had 15.5 sacks, and then moved on to Minnesota, where he was just an absolute nightmare for quarterbacks and offensive lines. I mean, just going down through this, his sacks 14.5, 14.5, 11, 22. A down year is 12 and 11.5. And I think age kind of started catching up to him. He went to the Bears, where he had 5.5. Then his last year in the league, he split with the Bears and Panthers and ended up with 2 sacks there. But man,
yeah, it probably was like situational those last couple years.
Yeah, but that's about a 7-year stretch there where you were just absolutely terrorizing quarterbacks, making offensive coordinators probably trying to scheme around you.
Oh yeah, couldn't game plan against him at all.
No.
I'm sure he faced a lot of double teams. I mean, you couldn't do anything against that guy.
And now back to the offensive side of the ball. You kind of have an anomaly here with Antonio Gates. No college football experience. I know he went to a Kent State, which is about 2 hours from here. Was a great basketball player, and
oh yeah,
but he
basically took those skill sets to the NFL.
He He did, and I remember. I feel like I watched most of his career because those Chargers teams were so good with Phillip Rivers and LT, and I guess Drew Brees there for a little while too. But just
it's a shame they couldn't really go far. It seemed like they would always get cut short in the playoffs.
And he had a long career too.
Yeah, he did.
15 seasons where it just short of 1,000 catches, just short of 12,000 yards, 116 touchdowns. Like, you think
he was their guy for a long time.
He was, and you think of the modern tight end, like you had Gronk and Travis Kelce. But I mean, those guys, like Antonio Gates and Tony Gonzalez, they were leading their teams in catches, like receptions, touchdowns.
Yeah, that's kind of like when that tight end position really changed, was with those two guys, with Tony and with Gates. Yeah, they really was like that pass catcher type of tight end. Way back when, the tight ends was mainly thought of as like blockers, but they kind of really changed the game and was kind of changed that and was reception, pass catching tight ends.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot more of those guys in college, rookies coming into the league and making a difference. But that's definitely a special skill set because they are still required to block, like you said.
Right.
So I mean, like a receiver, they can pretty much hone in on one skill. Tight ends kind of gotta.
And most of the tight ends now, they're not really known for blocking. It's kind of like a, like a little added thing, but it's mainly pass catching now.
Speaking of pass catching,
it's a lot going on in your QB room up there.
Yeah. Pass catching is great, but you need somebody to throw the ball to them. We have 6 somebodies right now.
Yeah.
It came out today that the Browns have re-signed quarterback Tyler Huntley.
Oh my.
He's back.
Oh my.
Yeah, there he is. He's back. Obviously. I mean, I hate say he knows the offense. I mean, he did get a little bit of playing time.
Yeah, so what's going on? So I know they have some injuries with a couple of their quarterbacks.
We do. It seems like Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel are dealing with some hamstring issues. And even though they haven't really had any setbacks, I think this is like bringing in Huntley is just a precautionary thing because it sounds like they could miss the first preseason game. So I think you just need a body there. I mean, obviously Deshaun's not going to be able to get on the field.
So you don't think that this signing is really gonna? He's just basically there just because of the injuries.
Yeah, I mean, just because if they're not playing the first preseason game, you're going to need somebody to throw out there. You can't have Flacco play the whole time. SHEDEUR, who's also dealing with a little bit of arm and shoulder soreness. I know you don't want him going out there for 3 quarters or something like that.
Right.
So I think this is just to get a body out there.
Yeah, and he probably still knows the offense, so
yeah,
he can probably step right in.
I mean, who knows? He might go out there and put on a show.
Yeah, you never know.
He's like, no team needs me right now, but now he's there.
Right.
I mean, he could go outplay rookies pretty single-handedly, I think. But let's get into how everybody is stacking up so far. First of all, I think it's wild that we have a stat tracker for training camp sessions.
It's insane. Like, since when did we start doing this?
And I don't think it's a we thing. Well, we as a league. I think this is just somebody.
Gotta be. That's bored or something.
Somebody's just like trying to make a laughing stock out of the Browns in this situation because I mean it is a little comical. You know, every year we do this. Like, oh, Joe Flacco left. Oh, now he's back. Then you just randomly bring in Kenny Pickett for no apparent reason.
No reason.
But so now you're like, okay, he's gonna be our backup. Then we'll probably target a rookie in the draft.
Yeah.
Bam, we did. Dylan Gabriel. We're like, okay, this makes sense. And then like GM Andrew Berry's just sitting there, just scrolling down his line. He's like, wait, S. Sanders, like, is this? He's like, is that SHEDEUR? SHEDEUR still here? They're like, oh, are you going to talk to owner Jimmy Haslam about that? He's like, no. I'm just gonna go get him.
Yeah, and then his recent comments, where he basically said that that day going into the draft that they had no intentions of signing SHEDEUR. So I mean, that's kind of disrespectful. I mean, if I was a player hearing that, I would be like, hold on, like, where's the confidence? Where's the, you just drafted me just to draft me?
And I don't know. Like, it's crazy that people really had him going like top 3 in the draft, maybe even like number 1 over Ward and those other guys. But the fact that the initial potential you thought was there, and I don't even get why. Like, what happened that he just plummeted like that?
It's kind of weird. I mean, maybe a lot of his I'm not sure. Maybe they think that he's arrogant, I guess, but that doesn't take away the skill on the field. I mean, and from the stats, from these, crazy, this QB tracker that we have right here, but it's like from what you see, he probably shouldn't be the 4th. Well, now the 5th, 6th QB. I mean, he definitely has better numbers than Gabriel. Hasn't thrown an interception yet from what this says. 70% completion percentage. At some point, they're going to have to give him a shot. I mean, I don't see how Dylan Gabriel will be over him going into the season.
So seeing these stats, the first thing that pops into my mind, like you said, the comparison between your rookies. So the rookies here, they're going against the same defense, whether it be 3rd string or whatever. Flacco, he's probably playing against 1st string. Pickett's probably seen 1st team reps. So I don't know, I don't know how Sanders or Gabriel would do there, but I do know that the two of them are playing against the same defense, and there's quite a big difference there.
I mean, I agree. But what I don't understand about the Browns right now is, if you really want to try to develop a quarterback that you just drafted, how are you going to have 2 vets in front of them with Flacco and Kenny Pickett? You already know what they are. Why go into the season? And then you have another 1st rounder next year. You might have the number 1 pick. You may, you need to see what those rookies look like to see if you need to get another quarterback next year. But I mean, if you have these 2 vets in front, it's kind of like you're wasting time to see what you have with the rookies.
And we're not really known for developing quarterbacks. Normally, our method would be to not have these veteran guys here, draft your guy 1st, 2nd round, and think, oh, this is the quarterback we needed. Throw him out there with a terrible offensive line, no weapons around him, and just let him ruin his career in the first 2 years. But so I do like that we have the veterans there. But yeah, I mean, you have to see what you have with your rookies.
Yeah, like I think they should take a page out of like the Commanders book from last year. Like, we brought in a vet, but the vet wasn't brought in to start. He was just brought in to just lead the rookie, just kind of guide Jaden Daniels along the way, show him the ropes a little bit. But you shouldn't. I don't think they should be bringing 2 vets in to actually play ahead of both the rookies, because they even if they're not good straight out the gate, they need to learn those lumps. I mean, get those lumps out the way and it's kind of like a waste of time putting those vets in.
Yeah, and I talked about it a little bit on the schedule review episode.
Mm.
We also use every single quarterback on our roster every year. So, I mean, there's a 90% chance that Gabriel or Sanders or both start playing, like starting games by the bye week in week 9, I believe.
Right. Yeah, especially if if Pickett and Gabriel, they stay nicked up, then that'll make room for SHEDEUR and possibly even Huntley to get some playing time.
And that's crazy to think about. Like, hey, the guy we just signed because of injuries, maybe he'll get some time, and then
even I'm not sure who they play this week in the preseason, but you got to think Flacco won't play much.
No,
Pickett and Gabriel probably won't play at all. So, I mean, SHEDEUR might actually get a lot of playing time with Huntley. Maybe split.
he
2
definitely
and 2.
could.
Yeah. So, but we'll definitely we'll see.
Yeah, August 8th, Browns and the Panthers. So that's so I don't know.
You're gonna have a real problem if SHEDEUR come out there against the Panthers and light it up.
And I think that's a good problem to have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I also think out of all 4 of these guys on the screen right now, I don't think you like trade or cut one of the rookies. I mean, you just signed them into their rookie deals.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, if anything, Kenny Pickett might be the odd man out.
Yep.
And then, but like, you think of Kenny Pickett, he's a vet, he's serviceable. You look at other teams like the Saints, who with Derek Carr retiring, they're looking at either Spencer Rattler or the rookie they drafted. They probably need more QB help than we do.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm no expert, but I would say Kenny Pickett is probably the odd man out.
I think they'll have to cut one of these 4,
but
before the season starts.
I mean,
then they still have your other guy, Deshaun, on the roster. So
he's here.
They can't go into the season with 5 QBs on the active roster.
And who knows? I mean, Flacco's on a 1-year deal. He could be the guy out.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I know, I know Myles Garrett and the other veteran guys are they were vocal about saying this is who they want out there. So I mean, obviously he's going to start the season QB1.
Yeah, my prediction: Flacco QB1, SHEDEUR backup, Gabriel is on the practice squad.
Yeah, that's
because I mean, unless you're going with 3 QBs, but I don't think that another team will pick him up off the practice squad, and you don't have to really waste a active roster spot for Dylan.
Right.
So, I just don't see him beating out SHEDEUR. Some of the videos I've seen, he just looked discombobulated. He didn't look as bad as Caleb did when he was throwing at those targets and having a fit. He didn't look as bad as him though. But
no, but I don't know. Like, just the Pickett trade in general, us trading Dorian Thompson-Robinson for Kenny Pickett, just a backup QB swap, made absolutely 0 sense to me.
Yeah,
I mean, we knew that DTR wasn't going to be the guy. He got his chance, and he just didn't have it. That should have just been a release. Get him out of there. Take your cap hit, which probably wasn't much.
Yeah.
And then you'd be sitting here with Flacco, Gabriel, and Sanders. And I think that's a pretty intriguing quarterback battle.
Yeah, I agree.
The old man trying to hold off the two young guns.
Yeah, he'll hold them off for a few games, but
yeah. No, I definitely think they're all going to get playing time. It happens every single year. And I even said, I don't know if I said it on here or just out in the world. I said, we'll probably sign somebody else. And there it is. Happened. We haven't even started yet, and he's here. But man, I'm actually, I like seeing these stats on here. Like as ridiculous as it is, seeing training camp sessions, but it's something to keep an eye on. See how all these guys are doing.
Yeah,
I think we have they kind of did that Dylan Gabriel dirty here with
yeah, man. They got him looking like a dwarf, man. Like,
I mean, I know he's not big, but man,
they shouldn't have done him like that, man.
unless they
he in the middle of that man's chest, man.
That's
hey,
man, that's right. Good. His vision is right in the chest.
Probably can't see over the line. That's probably why his
and that's what everyone initially said. But I was like, well, he was fairly accurate in college, but I mean, obviously, NFL is a different beast. But
right,
we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep everyone updated. But
yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah, man. I mean, another great episode, another insightful episode, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that'll do it for us today. Thank you for watching.
Yeah,
definitely like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.